Have you ever walked away from a first date feeling that exhilarating flutter of possibility? There was a spark, an undeniable connection, and suddenly you're dreaming beyond just a second coffee. You're wondering if this could be the start of something truly special, something that genuinely lasts. But then the big question looms. How do you actually grow that initial flicker into a roaring, enduring flame? If you're ready to move past casual connections and learn how to nurture real bonds that stick for the long haul, then hit that subscribe button. That first date is like the captivating trailer for a blockbuster movie. It's exciting, it gives you a glimpse of the potential, and it leaves you wanting more. But we all know the trailer isn't the whole story. So many of us pour all our energy into making that initial impression perfect. The outfit, the witty banter, the charming anecdotes, and then we're left scratching our heads about what happens next. The truth is, building a lasting connection, the kind that moves from first date to forever, isn't about grand gestures or playing by outdated rules. It's about a series of intentional, often quiet actions that cultivate trust, understanding, and genuine reciprocity. It's about transforming that initial spark into a steady, reliable warmth, one thoughtful interaction at a time. One of the most crucial elements in moving beyond mere sparks towards a lasting bond is intentional connection and thoughtful follow-up that truly nurtures the budding relationship. That initial chemistry is wonderful, but it's a starting point, not the entire journey. When you reach out after a first date, make it clear that your interest is genuine and specific. Instead of a generic "had fun," try recalling a particular laugh, a shared anecdote, or a unique insight they offered. "I was just thinking about what you said about topic, and it really stuck with me. I had a wonderful time getting to know you." This level of specificity signals that you were truly present, you listened, and you value what they brought to the conversation. It's a subtle yet powerful way to show respect and depth, setting a tone for continued genuine engagement rather than a superficial exchange. This thoughtful approach opens the door for the next step, indicating you're interested in the person, not just the idea of a date. As you move past those initial meetings, mastering the art of deep listening and fostering genuine reciprocity becomes incredibly vital. Dating often feels like an interview, where we're waiting for our turn to speak or impress. But real bonds are built when you move beyond simply hearing words to truly understanding the person speaking them. This means paying attention to their passions, their values, their subtle cues, and then responding in a way that shows you've absorbed it. Ask follow-up questions that demonstrate curiosity beyond the surface. You mentioned your passion for hobby. What was it about that which first drew you in? Or, that story about your family sounded really special. What was the biggest lesson you learned from it? Equally important is reciprocity, ensuring that both people are asking, sharing, and investing in the conversation. A one-sided conversation, no matter how engaging one person is, will eventually fizzle. When both individuals feel genuinely heard and understood, a powerful two-way street of intimacy and connection begins to form. When you're aiming for a connection that sticks, it's also essential to pace the dance of intimacy and build trust gradually. The desire to rush into something deep and meaningful can be tempting, especially when a connection feels promising. However, true, lasting bonds aren't forged overnight. They unfold patiently, like a beautiful flower blooming. Resist the urge to overshare too much too soon, to demand constant communication, or to push for accelerated relationship milestones. Overwhelming someone with intensity, even if well-intentioned, can create pressure and cause them to instinctively pull back. Instead, focus on enjoying each stage of getting to know each other, allowing comfort, vulnerability, and trust to build organically. This measured approach demonstrates emotional maturity, respect for boundaries, and a genuine interest in a healthy, sustainable connection. It allows both individuals to feel safe, seen, and valued, creating a solid foundation where deeper intimacy can naturally flourish over time without feeling forced. Crucially, authenticity is your most magnetic quality. Embrace your real self. Many people fall into the trap of presenting an idealized version of themselves, hoping to be what they think the other person wants. But a bond built on pretense is fragile and unsustainable. Real connection thrives on genuine vulnerability and the courage to show up as your true, wonderfully imperfect self. This means sharing your quirks, your passions, your honest thoughts, and even your occasional vulnerabilities as trust builds. You don't need to air all your past traumas on the second date, but as the relationship progresses, allowing your authentic self to emerge builds a profound bridge of trust and understanding. When someone truly knows and accepts the real you, that's where unconditional love and lasting commitment can genuinely take root. Your true self is the greatest gift you can offer in a relationship. Moreover, consistency is the bedrock, showing up fully and reliably. It's not the grand singular gestures that build a forever bond, but the consistent daily actions. Are you reliable? Do you follow through on your promises? Do you communicate consistently even when life gets busy? Being dependable, showing up when you say you will, and maintaining regular, thoughtful communication builds immense trust and security. Inconsistency, on the other hand, breeds anxiety and doubt, slowly eroding the foundation of any potential relationship. Consistency demonstrates that you are a stable, trustworthy partner, someone who can be counted on not just in the exciting moments, but in the everyday realities of life. This reliability provides the safety net within which a lasting bond can confidently grow. Finally, understand that navigating imperfection through open communication and a growth mindset is a hallmark of bonds that stick. No relationship is a fairy tale, and challenges, disagreements, or misunderstandings are inevitable. The true test of a bond isn't the absence of conflict, but how you both approach and resolve it. Learning to communicate openly, respectfully, and constructively during disagreements, rather than avoiding them or letting resentment fester, is a skill that strengthens connection. It's about seeing these moments as opportunities for deeper understanding and growth, rather than as threats to the relationship. Embracing a growth mindset means believing that you can both learn, adapt, and evolve together, making the bond stronger with each navigated challenge. This shared commitment to growth transforms potential stumbling blocks into stepping stones towards a richer, more resilient forever. Growing real bonds that stick, that move from a first date to the possibility of forever, is a beautiful and intentional journey. It's about cultivating authenticity, practicing deep listening, pacing yourselves, showing up consistently, and embracing the imperfect but rewarding path of genuine connection. These aren't just steps, they're habits for building the kind of lasting love we all yearn for. If this video helped you at all, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others that you think may benefit as well. Your journey to lasting love is a testament to your willingness to connect. Go out and build those extraordinary bonds.